Bookie Season 2, Episode 4, delivers yet another thrilling mix of drama, dark humor, and shocking twists, leaving fans with plenty to unpack. Titled Make It Look Like an Accident, this episode delves deeper into Danny's ongoing struggles with his chaotic personal life, his contentious relationship with his mother-in-law Wendy, and the unraveling drama between Hector, Lorraine, and Walt. Let's break it all down, starting with the aftermath of last week's tragic events and the game-changing decisions Danny faces. Danny, Wendy, and the fallout of Episode 3. The episode picks up in the wake of the shocking murder-suicide involving Wendy and her married neighbor. The fallout is immediate and intense, with the police and media swarming the neighborhood. Danny, already at his wits' end with Wendy, makes it clear to Sandra that he wants Wendy out of their home, for good. His frustration boils over in a heated exchange with Sandra. She defends her mother, arguing that the incident wasn't Wendy's fault. But Danny isn't convinced. He pointedly reminds Sandra of Wendy's pattern of destructive behavior, even quipping about how many ex-lovers Wendy has buried in the past. In a particularly memorable moment, Danny sarcastically declares, "Pack her in a box, call UPS, she's got to go." It's a line that perfectly encapsulates his exasperation. But as we soon learn, things are never that simple in Bookie. Wendy's plea for redemption. Later that night, Wendy makes her move. In a surprisingly heartfelt conversation with Danny, she pleads for a second chance. She acknowledges her mistakes, including her past entanglements with dangerous men and even her shocking admission of smuggling drugs. Wendy's candor is both unsettling and strangely persuasive. She argues that her presence in the house is crucial, especially for Sandra, who she claims can spiral into extremes without her. Wendy even goes so far as to suggest that her chaotic influence has somehow kept Danny and Sandra's relationship alive, adding a layer of manipulation to her plea. By the end of their conversation, Danny has a change of heart. He agrees to let Wendy stay, but on one condition: she must make it seem like it was his idea to Sandra. This decision sets up a bittersweet moment between Danny and Sandra, culminating in a romantic scene in the hot tub, a rare reprieve in their tumultuous relationship. Hector, Lorraine, and Walt, a mushroom business gone awry. Meanwhile, the subplot involving Hector, Lorraine, and Walt takes a dramatic turn. In Episode 3, Hector discovered that Lorraine had been cutting him out of their psychedelic mushroom operation. Furious, he confronted Walt, hoping to reclaim his stake in the business. Episode 4 sees Hector and Lorraine's partnership reach a breaking point. When Lorraine discovers their storage unit has been raided, she immediately suspects Hector. Their heated argument is interrupted by Walt, who seems oddly calm amidst the chaos. In a twist that leaves everyone reeling, Walt unveils his new business venture, a solo psychedelic mushroom enterprise, complete with a new partner, Dr. Nancy. Lorraine's role, initially promised to her in Episode 2, has been completely usurped. Walt's betrayal raises a critical question. Is this new venture a result of his deal with Hector, or has he double-crossed both of them? Ray's advice and the episode's title. The episode's title, Make It Look Like an Accident, stems from a darkly comedic exchange between Danny and Ray. As Danny vents about Wendy, Ray jokingly suggests that if Danny wants her gone, he should make it look like an accident. This line underscores the morally ambiguous world these characters inhabit, where even casual advice can take on a sinister tone. The phrase becomes a recurring joke throughout the episode, adding levity to the otherwise tense narrative. Ray, dealing with his own family drama involving his baby mama Janelle, reflects Danny's struggles. Their banter not only highlights their camaraderie, but also emphasizes how deeply entangled their personal and professional lives have become. Grandma Marion and Frank, a shocking finale. The episode's most jaw-dropping moment comes in its final scene. Ray rushes to Frank's room after hearing Grandma Marion's frantic screams. There, he finds Frank dead, with Marion holding a pillow, a chilling implication that she smothered him. Throughout the episode, Marion's frustration with caring for Frank had been simmering. Her earlier complaints about changing his diapers and her wish for a less demanding companion foreshadowed this dark conclusion. While the act isn't shown explicitly, the implication is clear. Marion's decision to end Frank's life adds another layer of complexity to the show's exploration of morality and survival.